What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Wave Potter, and today I am reacting to another brand new artist, a request from one of my newest patrons, Mac Lundy. So thank you so much, Mac, for this request. This is actually my second time recording this because I was 14 minutes into it and my phone crashed. So I'm gonna try to do it again, and let's hope my phone doesn't crash this time. Anyway, today I'm watching a performance by The Warning. It's a three-piece band, all sisters from Monterrey, Mexico. The oldest is Daniela, 16, on guitar. Paulina's the drummer, 14, and Alejandra, 12. 12 is on bass and piano as well. So that's pretty impressive. She's the youngest one, and she's playing two instruments on this song. I only know that because I've already started watching it, and so bummed that I lost everything I just recorded. So anyway, real quick before I jump into it, I do have a big announcement. Today I launched my website, my official website, but the only reason it's really there is so you guys have a very easy way to make requests that will go straight to the top of my list. It's $15 to make a submission, basically commissioning me to react to a certain video. You go straight to the top of my list, obviously first come first serve, but it's just a one-time thing instead of signing up to Patreon for a monthly membership. Of course, my patrons also get that priority requesting, but if you just want to do a one-time thing, you don't want a monthly commitment, this is the place to go. So thank you, Glenn Black, for your awesome help and ideas, continuing to help me improve the channel and grow and figure out a good way to keep things organized. Now that that's out of the way, if you're excited to see this, pound that like button, subscribe, and ring that buddy bell so we can hang out more often, and let's jump into this. If this is your first time here, I started playing drums when I was 2 years old. I went on to become a multi-instrumentalist and play in many bands. Now, I like to make one-man band covers on YouTube and watch other people play music, react, analyze, and break it down.
Break it down.
Music is that one companion that will always be there through everything.
This is a very nice speech.
The one who will know exactly how you're feeling. Music is passion. Music is hope. Music is life.
What I love about this speech is, yes, this is obviously super true for musicians like me, but I think a lot more than just musicians can relate to this. I would say probably the majority of the people who watch my videos aren't musicians, but they appreciate what I have to say, and they appreciate the talent of other musicians. So that's really cool that even non-musicians can feel this way about music.
We want to thank you all for your time, and we're going to say goodbye with this last song called Survive. You have been warned!
Get it? Because they're The Warning is the band name. I see a nice double stack of orange amps right there. Obviously, I'm a big fan of orange. When I was a teenager, I had a half stack, and that was already a nightmare to haul around. But of course, I wasn't playing in any place as big as this, so didn't really need it to begin with. At this point, I'm very happy with my little, I don't think it's even 10 inches, I think it's 8 inches, but it's good enough for me. I just love the tone of the orange amp.
Don't come to me saying that you cared, that I was the one who was never there. Don't come with your lights in the air.
The first time I watched this, before my camera crashed, I was so caught off guard by the power of her voice, the rasp, the fullness of it. So impressive. And she's also got like this showmanship, almost like show tunesy. I love that this song actually has a show tunesy feel to the beginning. Very Broadway, very dramatic, I guess. Like probably be a good actress too. But surprised to hear the drummer with such a good set of pipes, because that doesn't happen in drummers very often. And as you'll see throughout this video, it's impressive that she can maintain this. Why did it just get so dark? What just happened? Okay, it's very impressive that she can maintain this throughout the song while also playing drums, because it's very difficult to play drums and sing at the same time. So I just want to get that out of the way before it all starts so I'm not interrupting.
You keep blaming me and it ain't fair. Don't come telling me that you're worried that I'll be hurting if you're gone.
She's definitely a performer. What is going on with my camera?
Your words mean nothing. Your words mean nothing at all.
Oh, okay. when the drums come in here and the guitar, caught me off guard super hard when I watched this the first time, because just so in sync, the drums and the guitar and the bass, so powerful. Such a BA drum pattern too. She's very cool. So we got 3-part harmony going here. Actually, they're all singing in unison, like I was talking about in that Yoyoko video, Here, There, and Everywhere, her cover, about having that natural chorus effect by singing the same vocals twice and then putting them together. They all have such similar voices, even though each one's unique. They have similar enough voices where they can all sing live together, and it sounds like that natural chorus effect without even having to do it digitally or anything. The difference between this and harmony is that harmony is singing 2 different notes together. Like a chord, they harmonize, the different notes harmonize together. But here, they're singing in unison and creating an awesome, powerful chorus sound. I love how the vocals switch between Paulina and... Oh! Did you see that? I didn't catch that the first time. Watch Paulina's stick over here in the right hand. Oh, did you see that? Flew off and landed on the cymbal. Okay, Mac did say that something interesting happened during Paulina's drumming in this one, which is why I clicked on this, because I was like, ooh, intrigue. So Mac, is that what you were talking about? I'm pretty sure it is.
What a story, Mark.
Man, look how hard she hits. Look how hard she hits though. Look how far back her sticks are going. Man, when you break a drumstick, even if it doesn't snap in half like that, even if there's just a little crack in it, you can feel it as a drummer. Oh, I guess when I move my arms, my camera freaks out. Anyway, when you have a small crack in your stick, it ruins the feel of the stick. Like, you don't have the same control and feel that you would, because it's not solid anymore. You feel it jostling around every time you hit. So you lose the power, you lose the control and the finesse in every strike, even just a little crack. So it was a high priority that she swapped that stick out.
Now I believe I must move on because I think you won't come home. Come home.
Very cool voices. Man, these are serious rockers for a bunch of teenage girls. Very impressive. There's so much going on here. This drum groove, so cool. But then the guitar, that ding 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 riffy thing, it's kind of playing off the vocals and then perfectly aligned with this drum pattern. I don't know if it's the chemistry they have because they're related, but I love the instrumentation here because it's so in sync and just sounds awesome. And the way they can switch between vocals, it's like the chemistry that the Jonas Brothers had, except the music is super cool. Yet another one of my embarrassing teenage obsessions. I was a Jonas Brothers fan. I thought it would get me girls. I love her rhythmic singing style too, because like I mentioned in the beginning, it's not easy at all to sing and play drums at the same time, because with the drums you're keeping a rhythm constantly. With singing you're switching between a melody overlay, but she also has very rhythmic singing. It's just choppy stops instead of long flowy note that slides down to the next notes. I would imagine that's even harder when you're playing drums, because you actually have to think about where you're starting the note, where you're stopping the note, align it with the drums, and you actually practice them together, so you know you're basically adding your voice into the instrumentation of the kit when you're singing so rhythmically, because it's another instrument you're playing off of. Very impressive for someone so young singing and playing drums. Does this drum pattern remind anyone else of Muse's Newborn? Dun, 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 dun. I'll insert a clip. That was a cool stop. Very dynamic. It hits so hard. Nice palm muting she's got going on there. Her palms resting on the strings down here, and it's got that nice chuggy sound. Gibsons have a very nice thick sound. We'll love it. Love that open hi-hat there too. Open hi-hat, such a nice glue between drum patterns to add some spice. Like that Justin Bieber Peaches song, it's got that really nice hi-hat in the first bar of the pattern, the drum pattern. And it just adds such a nice flair to the song. Who knows if it would even be a hit without that hi-hat. I love the attitude in her singing. They are such serious rockers. Cool. I love how everything else stopped and the guitar keeps going. They have, so there's a piano backing track, and there's nothing wrong with that. I saw this comment thread on one of my last videos, people going back and forth about backing tracks, and it's like, as long as the band isn't pretending to play something that's actually being played on a backing track, Milli Vanilli situation, then who cares if there's a backing track? If they're not trying to hide anything and they're still playing the parts that they wrote live for you, there's nothing wrong with having a backing track to make the performance sound better. That's what it's all about. If there's something you can add to the song with a backing track, as long as you're not pretending you're playing that, what's the big deal? I love her guitar style. Playing the single notes like that instead of just chords. Very rhythmic pattern here with the guitar and drums playing off of each other like that. I've never been a fan of power chords or even strummed chords. I love single notes being played in some kind of rhythmic or interesting pattern. Very cool playing style. Ooh! That was a nice change up. The kick went from doing like a poppy. Listen to that change up. Yeah, went from doing a poppy to a 4 on the floor. It just gives it such a different feel. Nice to see them having fun together. The guitar kind of reminds me of Alex Lifeson in Rush, one of the coolest bands ever, and they do a lot of this single note stuff rather than just straight up chords. Ooh! This is something Muse, Matt Bellamy would do. You hear that ride now? Oh no. You kidding me? Alright, so take 3. My phone ran out of storage. Okay, it cut out right before this cool ride pattern came in that I was going to stop and comment on anyway. So I just love how in this ending, they keep adding different elements to spice it up and keep it fresh. This song's very dynamic, very creatively composed, very impressive for this group of girls to be able to put together such an interesting composition at such a young age. Dude, that is such a cool drum pattern. While singing, she's able to maintain this drum pattern. Watch. So it's basically playing 16th notes back and forth between your hands, but doing different accents between the ride and the hi-hat. Creates such a cool sound. Another change up with the crash cymbal. They're so solid, so in sync, playing together. Wow, that was insane. That was another one of those why do I play music moments. The oldest sister here is 16, which to me is just a child, you know? The fact that the oldest band member is 16, then it's 14 and 12, like how does that even work? How are they so good in every aspect here? I mean, obviously there's 3 of them, so they can share the load of responsibility for crafting an awesome composition like this, each masters of their own particular craft, but that was mind-blowing. Poppy with a really solid rock foundation. Honestly reminded me of Rush, another amazing power trio. So very excited to see where they go with their career and to watch more of their music. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, pound that like button, subscribe and ring that buddy bell. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are so awesome. Thank you to Mac, my new patron that suggested this video. And if you have an instant request that you want me to do right away and you don't want to sign up to Patreon, now you can just go to my website, click the button, order it. You basically just give me the link to the video. It's super simple. It should be super easy. It's all through PayPal, so it's secure if you're worried about that. But yeah, that's all I got. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.